Hey guys, it's Brady Hefner again at East Rosebud. Today we're going to tie a, excuse me, a PMD Nymph. I just call it a Wired PMD Nymph. Fish it a ton on the Bighorn. It'll fish anywhere you have PMDs. Pretty simple tie. So we're starting this fly on an emerger hook with a burnt orange bead. You can also tie it with a gunmetal bead or a matte black bead, but burnt orange looks pretty darn cool. So we're going to start our thread right behind the bead, work back kind of to the center. And our first step is going to be a Antron tail. This is in golden yellow. Tie that back just so it barely starts to go down that bend. Come up and clip out our excess. We'll tie that down good behind the bead. Kind of work to the middle again. We're going to trim this tail so it comes off the hook just a little bit. Something like that. Next we're going to tie in some amber wire. This is in size small. Like so, and we're going to build just a little bit of a thread taper here. You don't want to over bulk this fly, make it too fat. Something like that. So from here we're just going to wrap our wire here just like you do a copper john or a brassy. Just one after another. All the way up to just behind the bead. Tie that off. Spin that wire out of there. All right, next we're going to do a dubbing loop. And we're going to put some cream CDC in this dubbing loop, and a fairly sparse amount. You can overdo it for sure on these PMD nymphs. You can kind of over bulk them and make them look almost like a caddis, which PMDs have a little bit of, a slimmer profile. So fairly sparse on the CDC. We'll spin that up a few times. And just palmer that. Preen back those fibers as you go. Okay. Kind of the same deal with my caddis. You can kind of push these fibers back, and anything that extends, way past that tail, just shorten them up by pulling on the tips here. Like so. Our final step is just a tiny bit of ice dab on this collar. This is in light yellow. Just cover up that thread collar we just made. There we are. We'll whip finish this. And there we have our wired PMD.